Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video, I will be drawing characters from the Powerpuff Girls, the main three characters, which are Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. So I'll be doing the voiceover in pieces instead of one whole entire voiceover, if that makes sense, to see if you guys like that more. I'm still trying to figure out if I like to do the voiceovers fully through the video or just bits and pieces here and there. I don't know. What do you guys think? If that makes sense. I don't know. So I started out drawing 3 circles for their head, and mainly all 3 characters have very simple body shapes. I just have to draw a bunch of shapes like a circle, a square, and like oval shapes. So they were pretty easy to draw. The only difficult shape that was hard to draw was a circle, and circles are really hard. So I tried my best and they turned out pretty well, at least. So for this piece, I feel like I did a good job of drawing Blossom out of the 3 characters. Even though Buttercup is my favorite character out of all 3 of them, I just love her attitude in the TV show. You know, she has that kind of aggressive type of character to her, and I really like that. And then Bubbles I like as well because she's she's a bit sensitive, but I still like that. She's very cute, and you know, in the TV show, if you make her angry, that is gonna be really bad. I don't know, but I really liked how Blossom turned out. I feel like I said, I feel like I did a very good job of drawing her, even though the other characters look good too. I just really like how I drew Blossom. As I was drawing the eyes, they kind of look creepy because I drew some lines to indicate where the color of the eyes are supposed to be and the pupils of the eyes are supposed to be, so they kind of look creepy now, but after it's colored in, I promise you they will look a lot better than they do while I'm drawing this. So after I was done sketching it, I used a pen liner. I don't know the name of the pen just because the ink of it kind of rubbed off, because I do use these pens a lot, and I think I used a 0.810 to outline these. Usually for most of my illustrations nowadays that I upload on Thursdays, I don't use a pen anymore to outline unless it's needed to. You will kind of see in one of my videos I will use a liner pen for like this illustration, and that's kind of the only time I would use a liner pen. Other than that, I try to stick with colored pencils and markers as outlines to kind of make the illustration look more, I guess, realistic in a way. It kind of just makes the markers and the colors just blend in really well. And so with this, since they are cartoon characters, I had to use a liner pen to make them kind of pop a little bit more. I like both looks, like this like cartoon look and then the fantasy type of realistic drawings that I do. So I think it turned out great with the lining. I of course use my Touch 5 markers and most of my miscellany markers to color them in because, like I've said in the past, I am not rich. I can't have any really expensive markers. If anything, I would use them, but unfortunately I have to work with what I have. But I also used my colored pencils, which helped a lot, which also kind of helped the markers blend together. So I feel like if you're using cheap art supplies, just kind of use multiple items in order to blend whatever you need, if that makes sense. But I used my Timeless Creation colored pencils and of course my other miscellanea colored pencils like Rose Art and then Crayola, and same with markers. I mainly have Rose Art, Crayola, and then some other miscellanea markers which are kind of an off-brand. I don't remember the name of the brand just because, like I said, the ink on them smudged off, and I've had those markers for a very long time, same as with the colored pencils, so I still use that. Hopefully I can get some good quality markers and see how that blends. So I wanted to give them the look as if they are flying, so I added some of like that dust that kind of follows them wherever they're flying, if that makes sense. And I added some shapes into that dust just to kind of make it look more interesting and add just slightly a little bit more detail aspects to it because I feel like it would be a little bit boring without it. And I just decided to add all three characters onto one page instead of having each character on an individual page because I feel like they just, all three of them go together, and you know, they're really small in this, but I feel like they still like fill the page. So I'm glad I ended up putting all three of them onto one page instead of separate pages. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this voiceover. I know, like I said, I kind of broke it apart, but tell me what you guys think if you want me to do the voiceover for the whole entire video or just break them up into small pieces like this where I'm talking and then in like a couple minutes it's just music playing and then a couple minutes later I'm talking again. But tell me what you guys think. That will make me happy to know what you guys want. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel.